Our company has been successfully manufacturing pharmaceuticals for various purposes for 20 years. We follow the development of science in the field of pharmaceuticals. We analyze and implement new technologies. We constantly update our product line. At our enterprise we have various equipment for production of medicines, from granulator to self-adhesive labels automatic line. 5 years ago our plant became part of a large drug production holding in Voronezh. It was necessary to take the choice of the main and auxiliary equipment seriously, in order for the products to comply fully with the hygienic requirements. I am used to doing my job properly, and working only with specialists. I took the choice of equipment seriously. I did not use the internet to search for equipment, because often a pretty picture hides unprofessionalism. I visited the International Exhibition of Equipment, Raw Materials and Technologies for Pharmaceutical Production that was held in Moscow. There was a lot of equipment at the exhibition, from different manufacturers, and from different countries. Besides, I bought a container lifter. It was needed in the pills production area, where heavy loads and containers with medicinal powders came in. I took contacts from the representatives of the equipment manufacturers and the 2 manufacturers of the hoist. First, I began the process of buying a production hoist. Back at the plant, I began contacting representatives of auxiliary equipment manufacturers by telephone. A company from Germany was able to manufacture a hoist for large equipment, but asked me to come and sign the contract in person. I planned to find an equipment supply professional who would give me good advice and be able to deliver the cart within 2 months. I needed a professional who had been in the pharmaceutical equipment supply business for a long time and had positive customer reviews. I remembered that at a pharmaceutical equipment forum last year, I met a specialist from Moscow who was in the pharmaceutical equipment supply business. I decided to call him and tell him about my problem. The manager talked to me like a professional. He asked me specific questions about the purpose of the desired elevator, permissible loads. During the consultation he suggested a container elevator, with the ability to feed at a certain height. I decided to study the proposed variant carefully, and if I like it, then to agree it with the management. The specialist sent me the technical passport and the instruction manual of the machine by email. I carefully studied the capabilities of the machine, looked through the reviews of the offered equipment on the internet, and came to the conclusion that it was a good option. The machine was acceptable in terms of features and quality. Within a week we made a contract for delivery of the equipment. The manager reported 2 weeks in advance about the degree of readiness of the elevator. The installation was delivered within the scheduled time. The elevator was made of stainless steel, and the elevation was done with the help of clamps. The apparatus was controlled by means of buttons on the apparatus control box. The cart could be moved tilted, and on solid wheels. We were pleased with the powder container transport cart recommended and supplied by the manager of this company. In any case, even in search of auxiliary equipment, it is better to turn to a professional, and then your task will not seem so difficult.